Hey there everybody, it's Greg the Flower Guy here, and today I'd like to share with you some of my plant buying criteria. Yesterday, a couple plants came off the truck I wasn't happy with. I immediately pulled them to the side and I said, look, we're not going to plant these plants because they don't meet my standard of quality, and I think that it's a good example that I could show you guys what you should be looking for when buying a plant. Generally speaking, I'm looking for a plant that's full from top to bottom. No matter how big or small the plant is, I want it absolutely full with leaves from top to bottom. And the plant, you can kind of see over my shoulder, which I'm going to spin the camera around in a minute, you can see is not full from top to bottom. I mean, and you're looking at nothing but stems over my shoulder, and you know, that's just not something I'm going to plant. So let me spin the camera around. We'll do a little quick tutorial on what I'm looking for when I'm buying a plant. So here we are. As you can see, this plant has nothing but stems for about the first 2 feet. Now the top is absolutely beautiful, which is exactly what I buy from the nursery when I'm buying from this particular nursery, is, you know, really nice quality leaves, which, as you can see on this Ixora, as opposed to that jasmine there, you know, this Ixora has got really big, nice, full green leaves. The plant is super, super thick. Now if this plant were thick like this from top to bottom, it would be a perfect specimen, but it's just not. And it comes from a lot of different factors. Number one factor I'm going to say is this plant is too large for the 7-gallon pot, and probably didn't get enough sun because it was packed in with a bunch of different other plants. But you know, when you're going to buy plants, you know, this is something that you really should look for, is the plant full from top to bottom? You know, not anything like this, regardless of the size. Bigger is not better. I will buy this plant even if we're the exact same species as the bigger one there, all day, every day, over a plant that looks like this. Now, to be fair, this can be rehabbed, cut it back, give it a lot of fertilizer, it's going to be fine. But if you're buying a plant, especially if you're a guy like me installing a plant for a client, why should I have to wait to rehab a plant that I just bought brand new? This plant, as you can see, I mean, obviously a different species once again, but you know, you can see where they've cut it very, very low, and it's gotten nice and branchy like this. And these are just good examples of, you're going to plant these small and they're going to fill in and be nice and full. Now it's your job once they go in to keep them nice and full by pruning them periodically, but absolutely I plant these over this all day long. Nice big glossy green leaves. You can tell these were very, very well cared for. Same as this. Once again, the top is absolutely beautiful. It's just somehow the nursery got off track with this one. So there you have it. It's very simple. You know, you're just looking for a healthy plant, no nutrient deficiencies, nice and full, top to bottom. You want one that was obviously pruned. You want one that doesn't look like it had a lot of climate burn, you know, wind or cold or whatever the case may be. You know, just look for something that looks really solid. I mean, you have to remember that probably the best that plant is ever going to look is the day you buy it, unless you're a real badass in maintaining things. But you know, the nursery should be doing their job, and then it's up to you for you to do your job in the field. And I will never plant a plant that I'm not happy with, and neither should you.